Hi, Dave Seaborg, evolutionary biologist, president of the World Rainforest Fund. Going to circle back to my book, The Pachamama Hypothesis, and my theory, the Pachamama Hypothesis, to focus on the part that says that life made the planet better for life. So, at the start of life, a long time ago, over 3 billion years ago, the sun was 30% cooler than it is now. So the earth would have been very cold and the seas would have been frozen, except microbes produced methane, which is 80 times as powerful a greenhouse gas as the main greenhouse gas, carbon dioxide. So microbes warmed the planet, and microbes were all that was there then, and kept things good temperature for life. And then as the sun got hotter through the billions of years that went on, life buried carbon. For example, in the Carboniferous period, a lot of plants were buried under the ground in the swamps, and this buried the carbon. As carbon was taken out of the system, there was less carbon for greenhouse gases, which are largely carbon dioxide, and methane. So they cooled the planet, life cooled the planet as the planet warmed from the sun. And it wasn't just the plants, it was the phytoplankton in the sea sinking and getting buried, and sea otters even control the climate because when they uh, predate and eat sea urchins, they keep the sea urchins from overeating the kelp, which then, when the kelp grows and then dies and gets buried at the seafloor, takes carbon out of the system, controlling the temperature. So, but even as life does this, it conserves carbon because it has many mechanisms of not wasting carbon. For example, uh, a type of photosynthesis called C4 photosynthesis that evolved is more efficient photosynthesis. So plants are able to create oxygen and carbohydrate in a more efficient way that conserves carbon. So that's the, in a nutshell, part of my theory, but there's more to how life made the environment, the earth, better for life, created the oxygen, and so on. And I will talk about that in more detail later. Thank you for your attention.